Byte Buddies, what's up? It's raining here on the East Coast all day long. Ugh. How y'all guys doing? Thank you for everybody who's using my link to purchase your Byte impression kits and your aligners. So today I'm coming on Wednesday. I'm trying to get better, but I think I'm doing better by getting videos out because I have not moved on in my aligners. So from last week, I let you guys know I sent my impression kit back. Well, hell, if I didn't get a skirt out of this world. Child, I was so eager to do that video for y'all that day and drop it off in the post office. Don't you know I ain't put my name on the darn thing? I got home and said I ain't stick a lick, a label on it, a name on it, or nothing. But let me tell you how good Byte is. So the packaging to send our impressions back, as we all know probably by now, is already prepaid and it's pre-tracking. So I still don't know enough about priority mail other than, you know, when I do a simple shipment out or return. I didn't know, I've never purchased it as a service provider or, you know, so I didn't know that when we do that, each time we send it, it's already assigned to the destination, not just the address, but the person. So I let it, you know, me anxiety ridden child, I'm getting worried because I'm an overachiever. So I want to make sure everything goes through flawlessly. And so I'm asking my husband, Flo, like, you think I should go back up to the post office, see if they set that package to the side, child, because there wasn't no return name on it, or should I call Byte and let them know? But mind you, I didn't ask him the next day. I didn't already emailed Byte, child. I emailed Byte at the same time, same night I realized that I hadn't put my return information at the top of the letter or the package. Child, they emailed me right back. And they was like, we're going to look into it. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to give them a heads up. I'm like, hey, I don't know if you guys put my information on it, but this is what I did. I dropped the ball, being overzealous, rolling up out of there all sweet and fly, thinking I'm good, got my package in my hand and bloop, dropped it right off. And I didn't go in the line to do it because I'm sure maybe they would have asked, maybe they wouldn't have. But then I would have known for sure that it's going to the right place had I actually dealt with a clerk, but I didn't. So they were like, no worries, no problems. We're going to look into it. Honey, by the time I look up 2 days after that email, which makes this a total of 4 days, they was like, we got your Byte impressions and we're working on it. Your aligners will be to you soon. What? Who ain't happy? Who ain't stoked? Who ain't hype? You know your girl is hype. I'm back in my hype zone, man. And listen, I don't care about doing these extensions. Like, I have some things coming up in June that I really need my teeth to be straight for because I hate looking down at the camera. And when I look at all my playback, I see my shark tails, and I'm gonna call these shark tails. You know, I had a lean on me over here. He fixed. So these are little shark bites. And that's all because my dad's teeth is like that. His mouth forms like that. And I'm assuming I just took behind my father's mouth. It wasn't always like that. But I think over age, the calcium deficiency I told you guys about, I just think that's what happened. It's not a raw deal, bad deal. I mean, I'm glad I got full lips. Why would I do that? Because I miss y'all and I ain't been acting silly because I've been working hard. So I'm glad I got full lips so I can do this. But now that I do 80% broadcasting and vlogging, yeah, like my speaking engagements, seeing myself on video all the time now, it's like, I got to get that together. Byte, if y'all sneaking up on our YouTube streets in my Byte-Me village and you watching my videos, I'm going to need y'all to get that straight. Because your girl, I don't like to look. If not, I would have to hold all my videos like this so y'all can see me head on, but y'all still can see it. So I'm going to have to go like this, but then you will see it because you can see it down. So I don't know how I will hide it. Probably like this, guys. Yeah, that's irking. Because I seen it in one of my videos the other day, and I was all looking into the camera all straight, and them things looking like they doing double dutch. They christening and crossing and all. They acting up on that bottom row. So really, I don't mind the extended time I have to stay in aligners. And who knows? Who's to say it wouldn't have taken quite a bit of time if I'd have got traditional braces? You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't know. You have to go through things that are this extreme and this much of an investment. I always put that price tag in a child. But you have to be patient a lot when you're doing something. One, not in office. And two, it's new. And three, transitioning your body and realigning things. We know there's going to be some pulls, some nips, some tucks along the way that you're going to have to do. And that's even with braces, taking my kids. I used to watch the dentist. They had little things they had to do every appointment along the way to continue the process going and flowing properly. So, you got to chill sometime with what you choose to get all mad and pissed off about. Whether it be the mail, the impression kit not getting back to you in time. Let me tell you, as long as we know that Byte is not a scamming organization or company, we are already hitting a home run because, we on first, second base. I ain't gonna say no home run. But then when you get people like myself, Ava Cherie, and they do transparent videos, and we're actually going through the processes on Wednesdays every 7 days, changing out of our brackets, our trays, showing one another, exactly what's happening, the difficulties of what's happening, the unexpectancies of what's happening. I think that's why a lot of people tune in to my videos, because I show you, like, if it can't go on or it doesn't go on, I show you what I'm doing in the moment to, kind of get it on and get it adjusted. So while we're in this incubation period, I'm still using the same aligners. I don't know what they're going to do with my top yet, because I'm still on week 12. They told me to stop everything. So there's nothing wrong with my top teeth. As far as the placement, it's nothing wrong. So we're going to just play it by ear and see. They might send me a new top. Long as they don't mess with my tops, baby. Don't be trying to do too much, Byte, because if you mess them up, I'm going to be mad because they're good right now. But I know how to stop using them and go back to that last tray, because I've been sitting in this tray for about 3 weeks. So I'll become my own orthodontist. Don't play with me. If I start seeing that joint like this or something go wrong, listen, I'm going to go right back to what was good and what worked, because we at the last home run stretch, and, yeah. So I don't mind, you know what I'm saying? And I hope you guys take all of my videos and my personable experiences and really appreciate it, that you're not alone. Don't get frustrated. And if you need to hear my annoying voice and my silliness or my music or vibe with me, you know what I'm saying? Just pop me in, share me when you have another Byte buddy that may be going through some things that they didn't expect through their Byte journey. Just share the page. And it's not for me at all about likes or follows. However, if I can monetize anything, I will. But I'm far from that. I just want y'all to like and share, because I am a servant leader, and I'm really doing this to give you a true account to the Byte Me journey process. And I don't know why I say Byte Me all the time. I think it's hilarious, actually, Byte Me. But I just really want to be able to give somebody substance, because I just know if you're like me, which I think most of you guys are, we've established we are kin. We ain't got time for no BS. Ain't nobody trying to cut through and sift through no damn videos where they lying half the time, cut and pasting half the time, leaving out the details half the time. Child, listen, I am on the 3rd cycle. Probably have 4 impression kits. And this is my 3rd extension of amended treatment. Okay? And I am just as pleased as I was on the 1st cycle. The 2nd cycle was at my nudging, and they agreed, and we are in collaboration with the treatment. So the 2nd cycle wasn't because it was messed up. It was because it was not finished, and I chose to continue. So I'm not going to mislead you like they did anything wrong, because my teeth were moving, but there is no way I can say they did it wrong if my top is, the Bucky Beavers was a big issue. And now they're no longer there. So they're obviously working. It's just some are different. And my mouth goes like this at the bottom. So they got to do some pull out, stretch out, straighten out. And whatever, it's 100% guaranteed, baby. I'm going to be in this joint until I need to. So, and afterwards, you just make sure you use your retainer, because I get frustrated too. I be putting them in at 12:31 in the morning, because I be snacking, because I be eating late, and I'm not supposed to, because now I'm in the same trade, so I don't have no accountability, which you guys don't understand. You guys are my accountability partners. So I don't try to miss videos. I don't try to miss timelines and when I'm supposed to do it on Wednesdays, because if that's the case, I'll get off with my braces. And like I had one of my viewers say, hey, I'm used to seeing you on Wednesdays. Where you at? I do mine based off yours. And I try to stick to schedules, but things really do happen. And some days I'll be drop dead tired, or I can't present myself as well as I want to because I have a migraine or something comes up with whatever. So forgive me in advance, but I like that. You guys are my accountability partners, and it's a good shared momentum and back and forth. We got a flow going on over here on these YouTube streets. So I want to give you a little bit more meat and potatoes. I'm waiting for my new set of aligners, you know, and it's okay. I supposed to have been done, but it's cool. I lost count of how many weeks, child. Now when I post a cover photo, I can't even put 26, 28 weeks because I don't know what week I'm in. I just know I'm still in 12 and whatever the bottoms was that they told me to start. Oh, 12 and 6. I had to go back. I was on like 9 and they told me to go back to the last fitted, tight fitting bottoms and stay right there. So I really love the communication with these guys. They're really fun and they're funny. Like, they're not automated. You can tell because, like, I'll crack a joke and make you joke back. So I'm so personable and silly. Like, you're going to reply. And if it's a bot, they ain't going to be able to reply. But like the guy, Joe, he was hella funny. And every time I'm caught in error in regards to, got something in my eye, guys. Every time I'm caught in error, like I thought something was misplaced or didn't come and it did, I'll immediately email them back and say I found it, or never mind, I found out the question to what I was asking. I just want to give a courtesy that I would like in return. And it's mutual. It's like if you set the tone in irate and pissivity, you're going to get it back in short. And you're probably going to have your ass at the back of the line. Okay, let's be frank. They going to sit your case in the back of the line because they ain't got time. Okay, because you disrespectful. Now, I'm not saying all the time I'm not saying to schmooze and kiss nobody's butt because they doing a job that they signed up to do. But you got to understand that things happen, and you got to understand that it may not be at the exact time and an exact moment, an exact month, exact week that you thought your treatment would be over. It just may not be. I wish. Okay. So, and actually I'm glad, like I said, I'm glad with the process because I know my teeth are going to be banging. You're going to wish you had waited and was more patient and gave them more grace to fix it, because your teeth not going to be straight if you abort the mission because you pissed off. You're going to go over there with your crooked teeth all pissed off, write bad reviews saying you want your money back, they ain't get your money back, blah, 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 blah. But you ain't do something on your part. My evidence for my situation has been that if you do your part, they're going to do their part and more. And with the two of you guys doing your part, there's no room for loopholes and there's no room for BS. You know what I'm saying? And if it is, we're going to clamp down and we're going to roll on them as a Byte-Me village. That's why I be telling you all, drop me a comment, because I'm going to support you. But the biggest support is you vlogging and journaling and chronicling your own investment with Byte-Aligners. It was one day I was talking and I was like, I wonder if my bottom teeth were this crooked, the way that they look to me now. And I think they look even more crooked because my top teeth are straight. So I was like, I wonder. So I went through my photos on my phone and realized my teeth was jammed up in 2017 and 2018. And I just kept going like that. I kept talking like that because I was so used to it. So I was saying, hey, everybody, this is you. And I'm sitting there with my mouth tight. That's probably why I had so many migraines, child, because my mouth was tight. And now I notice it because I'm smiling a lot more and I'm opening my mouth when I speak, and my bottoms are still messed up. So, you got to give it a chance and be patient and be kind when you reach out to people, the same kindness you would want in return. We're adults. Use gratitude when people do their job well and tell them you appreciate them, because nowadays the customer service sucks in most places. And when you get a customer service rep, realize and remember that is somebody's mother, daughter, father, son, and you have got to be respectful the same way you would want yours to be respected. If they act a fool, you know what to do. Send a Byte-Me village at them. We going to collab. Listen, we going to shut it down. Okay? All right. Well, this is your girl. It's been 15 minutes. See, I didn't already talk to y'all. I miss y'all so much, but it's early and I'm not sleepy. I'm actually working. So I want to get this uploaded to you. I didn't have very many things I'm going to take out. I probably will submit it just like it is. But I don't know. Depends on how good it looks when I play it back. All right. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I am here. And I want to know what's going on with you. And also use the link, share my link, and get into it. Let me know. Send me a picture of your smile now, because I want to see. I'm excited. I'm not just doing this for me. I'm excited to see what's going on with you and your experience with Byte. All right. I am just a regular. Well, I ain't regular nothing. Okay. I am not an ambassador. I am not a Byte person. I'm not paid by Byte. I'm not paid for advertising. I'm not paid for vlogging for them. This is Ava Cherie's own experience. So I decided to make a separate playlist for what I usually do and just talk about my Byte journey, because it's real. I'm a whole 45-plus-year-old woman that was looking for braces. Like, I know if I was looking for them, somebody else looking for them, because that era, honey, we ain't had no money to get no braces, okay? So that's why y'all are here. We pulled up together on these Byte-Me streets, and you came to the right channel. So share it because you love it, you love it, you subscribe, and you like my videos, okay? And until next week, but if I get them in the mail tomorrow or something before next Wednesday, I'm going to be right here in the same time, same place. Well, not the same time, because we ain't going to lie and put no time on it, but it will be next Wednesday or before. I'm prayerful. I don't even check the mail no more, guys. I just know it's coming. Like, they've been so good, there's no reason for me to stalk their mailbox anymore. I know they're coming and they're going to be fitting. And if not, y'all going to see it live and in living color if them Jones don't fit. All right. So this is your girl. I took up enough of your time. Be blessed, be well, and God's love to you. God's peace to you. Ava Cherie.